Hey, Hana. I turned to face my key hovering before the door's lock. We haven't gotten any notes from your secret admirer, have we? It's yours. Your secret admirer. Sure. You win some, you lose some. I guess so. Let's get started on those brain exercises. I don't like the fact that I'm 90. What? I hate this. My clawed her hands through her hair, screaming at the small piece of paper lying on her desk. Why does anybody ever need calculus? Who uses calculus? Who uses school? Well, don't answer that. It was a relatively cool night, but in response to that, the academy had turned on the heaters. That meant it was abysmally hot in our dorm room, and our pajamas stuck to our skin when we moved. Even I didn't want to be working on homework anymore. I want to take a walk. My student walked to the door. Please. Man, we're just walking around in our jammies? Oh, it's so much nicer outside. The evening air cooled our sweat, and a soft breeze ruffled our hair. I feel like the students should have some power over the temperature in their dorms. They're the ones living in it, after all. We left after curfew, so there was no one roaming the walkways as we picked our way across campus. Oh, rebels. Wait. Yeah. We were rounding the corner of Bluebell House when Mai stopped. Do you hear that? Hear what? Oh. The sound of something being hit echoed through the air. No one's supposed to be out this late, even though we are. I think it came from over here. Mai took off in the direction of the soccer field. I really don't think we should be investigating. But Mai was already too far gone. Carefully, I tiptoed after her. There! Look! Mai grabbed my hand and yanked me down behind a bush. It's PBG. Knew it. What's he doing? I peered out from behind the bush. She was right. PBG stood in the middle of the field, bouncing a soccer ball from his head to his foot and back again. It looks like... Oh, God. It looks like he's... Shit! It looks like he's practicing! Suddenly, PBG punted the ball into the air before him and raced after it. A loud grunt echoed across the field as he kicked the ball into the net. Damn it. Dude, that is not training attire. He ran to the ball, kicked it out into the middle of the field, and shot it into the net again. Damn it! What's wrong with him? I don't know. I do. I've never seen him so angry. Me neither. We shifted closer together. An unspoken thought passed between us as PBG shot at the goal again. He was scary. Maybe we should get out of here. I looked at PBG. He was drenched with sweat and panting up a storm. Another yell echoed across the field as this time he kicked the ball past the goal and went chasing after it. Now's our chance, Hana. Come on. I feel like this is a second chance. Let's follow Mai. Mai was right. If he came out here past curfew to practice, he probably wanted to be alone. There was no point in butting into his business. If he needed my help, he'd tell me. Right? Okay, let's go. We dashed up the hill we came down, but just before reaching the top, I slipped. Up! Beep, beep! I slid down the hill. Hana! Mai jumped after me and grabbed my arm, stopping my slow descent. She looked across the field and tugged at my arm. Come on, Hana, let's go! I got to my feet and struggled up the hill. Fearfully, I looked over my shoulder. Oh, shit. PVG, now a small figure in the middle of the field, was looking towards us. I couldn't make out the expression on his face, but he made no move to stop or call out to us. Mai and I made our way back to the dorm in silence. You think everything will be okay? I didn't know, so I didn't respond. Shit, dude. Shit, dude. I feel more confident with that choice, honestly. Current event worried. Dear diary, PBG was scary. Is he really still the peanut butter gamer I remember? Ah. PBG was shoving books into his locker. Maybe today? Hey, PBG! Hey! When he realized it was me, he closed off completely. After glancing around, he shut his locker and dashed into the classroom. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, maybe it wasn't the right choice. PBG had been avoiding me ever since the incident at the soccer field. He didn't want to talk to me at all. I sighed. Is it still bothering you? Of course. Fuck me, I'm just off. Of course. I'm really worried. Maybe you should try talking to someone else about it, if talking to PBG isn't working. I glanced across the classroom. Shane, John, and PBG were looking at something Shane drew, giggling. He just doesn't like me now. I feel like we should talk to John. I guess you're right. It wasn't until the next day I got my chance. I ran into John and Shane while heading to class. PBG was nowhere to be seen. Okay, thank God. Hey! Fuck! I did it again! Hey! I dashed towards them. Oh, Hana! Fuck. What's up? Well... I fumbled with my fingers. You know how PBG has been working really hard recently? No. He seems tired recently. Haven't you noticed something? Oh God, haven't you noticed something off with him, John? You're his roommate. Sorry, Hana. I'm usually at the theatre, so I haven't been around much. He's been working harder than usual, but... I'm worried that he's working too hard. He's been going out to the soccer field every night and practicing for hours. This again? What do you mean? When PBG has something he really cares about, he tends to work extremely hard at it. So this isn't the first time this has happened? Well, from what you're saying, it seems like this is more extreme than usual. But yes, this has happened before. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I guess if you guys think it's okay, that probably means it's okay. But what could be driving him to work so much harder than usual? He shouldn't stress himself out too much. Something soft hit my head and I looked up startled. Wait, what? Trust him. Oh, Shane! Shane, you adorable little biscuit! Shane was patting me on the head, and he was actually smiling. I know you care about him a lot, but PBG isn't a little boy anymore. He can take care of himself. I guess so. Now he's gonna go, like, wash his hands with a little pig. Oh, shit. Without another word, Shane left. Wait for me! What just happened? A hurried Luke dashed past me. Hana, you better hurry up. Class starts in a minute. What? Thank you. I followed him to the classroom and burst through the door, just in time. I collapsed into my seat with a sigh. I glanced at PBG's seat. Where? Is there something wrong, Miss Mizuno? I will not tolerate speaking out of turn. No, sorry. I returned my gaze to the front of the room, but my mind was elsewhere. PBG hadn't come to class. The next day, I watched the classroom door with worry. Is it still... Oh shit, I keep doing it. Yep. Next day I watched my worry, but sure enough, the bell rang, class started, and PPG was still nowhere to be seen.
Hana, are you okay? I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah. But my mind couldn't help wandering to terrible thoughts. As I watched Suzuka draw pictures on the chalkboard, my mind drifted back to my childhood. Back then, PPG was always needing my help. He'd stub his toe, or get chased by a raccoon, or have turned on the television at night and seen a movie about aliens. Each time something bad happened, he'd come running to me to make him feel better. I knew that a lot of time passed between now and then, but the PPG I saw now was so familiar to the PPG I knew then. What if that hadn't changed? I feel like that's telling me that I should have made a move. What if instead of learning how to manage his problems, he just learned to take them inward? And now instead of asking for help from the people who cared about him, he pushed them away and took it all into his own hands. Now when he needs help, he takes his anger out on other things or gets too absorbed into what he's working on. In that case, if his friends don't see the need to help him, how will he ever get better? And if he hurts himself? Good job, class. I'm leaving now. Except for you, Marcus. She placed a paper on one of the more attractive voice's desk. I'll be thinking you in my office. Whoa! Whoa, what is this game insinuating right now? She winked and waltzed out of the classroom. Look, that's got to be on the dude's bucket list. I'm not even going to hold it against him.
Holy crap, it's finally going to happen. Shishika's finally going to hit on us, shouldn't. Oh man, there's no way I'm going to miss this. Come on, Hana. We have just enough time to peek and eat lunch if we hurry.
You go on ahead, I have to talk to John. Man, I wanted to see.
Seriously?
I know, right? What a bitch.
Fine. Maybe Jared will come with me.
As Mai left the classroom, I approached John and tapped him on the shoulder. John?
Oh, hey! Hi, Hana. What's up?
Well, it's kind of about our conversation yesterday.
What do you need?
Well, PPG didn't come to class again, and I'm worried.
You're right. Usually he sneaks in by now. Well, if you want, we can go up and check in the room. Last I saw him, he was still sleeping.
Oh, thank you.
Shit, yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Together, John and I made our way across campus. As we climbed the stairs to the room, I finally asked him something that had been bothering me for a while.
John, where did Jocks go?
Oh shit! I didn't even realize Jocks was gone.
Jacques? Oh, he's fine. He's installing an update to get a Cybertronic beak that can carve through a raw iron.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Raw iron?
Oh yeah, all the cool birds have one nowadays. You know I couldn't leave him out of the loop, little guy.
If you say so.
I didn't really believe him, but he didn't seem to want to talk about it. Besides, it made about as much sense as anything John said.
Here we are.
We stepped into his and PPG's dorm room, and he closed the door behind us. PPG was fast asleep, curled into a tiny ball on the bed. How was it possible for him to be so small when he was 6'2"? Dude, it's got to be like a setup. It's like not actually him in the bed.
Wake up, beauty queen.
PPG shifted over.
You've got to be kidding me.
He climbed over PPG's soccer bag and began poking him in the side.
Wake up, come on.
Oh, he's actually there. Well, what do you know? No, leave me alone, I'm tired.
If you don't come to class, you're gonna get kicked out of school. Do you want that?
Leave me alone.
Come on.
John swept PPG's blankets off of him as like a matador?
No!
PPG shrieked and flared against the bed in a perverse imitation of a toddler's temper tantrum. Oh dear, he doesn't know I'm here yet. I don't want to go to school, I'm sleepy, I want to sleep, let me go to sleep. Oh man, this is awful. John turned to me. Oh, I'm sorry, Hana, could you leave us alone for a bit? Hana? PPG shot up in his bed, smashing his head against the beam of John's bunk. Ah. That's awesome. Shut up, leave me alone. I'm up, okay? I'm up. Yeah, Hana here was worried about you, so we came to get you. I shuffled awkwardly back into the entryway. Pardon my intrusion. Hana, He trailed off, the tips of his ears turning pink. I'll be in class after lunch, okay? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'll go now. I flew out of the room and headed for the cafeteria. It seems like he's less pissy at me now, which is a sudden change. I'm gonna go back to class.
Damn, it was a total fluke. Shizuka was giving him an application for some college internship program. That's why she winked. I totally thought they were going to get it on, too.
If only, mate. That's too bad.
What are you grinning about anyhow?
I glanced across the room at PPG in his seat. He caught my glance and gave me a thumbs up. Nothing.
Oh, you lovebirds.
Lovebirds? No, it's not like that, I swear.
Yeah, let me know when it gets juicy. Literally.
PPG stayed in class that day and for a few days after that. He looked absolutely exhausted every time I saw him and rarely responded to what I was saying. At lunch he ate his food and absentmindedly picked out his dessert, never listening to the conversation. I was worried he was clearly acting strange, but nobody else seemed to be paying him any attention. I tracked Nick down to ask why, and all he said was, "Well, we're over here. Look at this is quite beautiful." This has happened before. It kind of just has to run its course. Eventually, I pieced two and two together. A big game was coming up. Apparently, if Asagao won, they would significantly better their chances of getting to the finals. I didn't understand why, but they'd be able to lose. I didn't understand why, but they'd be able to lose 2 games instead of only the 1. As the deadline approached, PPG got more and more anxious. Then one day he didn't show up to class at all.
He's still not here.
Oh fuck, he's still not here. What's going on? Well, that's not the right voice. Like, what's going on?
This is the second day PPG hasn't come to class.
How many tournament points do we have? Still 10, whatever. Luke glanced at PPG's seat. Yeah, I guess you're right. Don't be sad. I glanced up at Ian in surprise.
No?
Ian rolled his eyes.
If he's not hurting himself, there's no problem. He can make his own decisions. You've got yourself to worry about. This tournament isn't going to win itself.
He grinned and my throat caught. The tournament, I've been so worried I hadn't been practicing at all.
That's what I thought.
You can't make this easy for us, Hana. We really will beat you if you don't work hard at it.
Ah, you're right.
Ian shook his head and walked away. When I finally registered that Ian left, Luke followed. I shouldered my bag. Maya was nowhere to be seen, so I headed home alone to do some practice.